Hello and welcome back to the Ur-Quan Masters with me, Casey's Crag. So as you can see, we have a star map here. And let's change it to F7. Oh, let's do it again. Oh no, and then I immediately exit it. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let's try this again. Third time's a charm. Alright, so you can see this star right here, Betelgeuse. This is where the Syreen are, so we're gonna go there. Apparently they were slave shielded on a planet there by the Ur-Quan. So we're gonna go check it out. Let's see what's going on. We learned this from the Arilu, actually. After they left, then the Syreen were imprisoned here, so we're gonna go see what's going on. Another thing. Oh yeah, last episode we met the Chinzetsu and the Murmurhern, or the Murmurhern, on Procyon. They are actually in the middle of a hybridization process for both of their species, where they're trying to become one, like, super species, I guess. So yeah, this is great. We're gonna be able to meet the Syreen for the first time in the game. This is like, how many episodes in? I think this is the 23rd episode. I mean, this is a little ridiculous that it's taken me this long to get to them, but it's finally gonna happen. So first of all, let's real quick check out these planets. I can already tell which one's their home planet or whatever. I guess it's not technically their home planet, but I can tell which one they're slave shielded in. But I will not do that yet, because first I would like to get the biologicals here. Oop. I still have more information I've got to get from the Melnorme. And it also occurs to me that I completely forgot to investigate, what was it? A rainbow world. That or a possible rainbow world. It wasn't confirmed to be a rainbow world. But what are they called? The Thredash. Yeah, the Thredash from a few episodes ago told me that there was a precursor dump or something like that. That was in, I think it was Epsilon Draconis. I think that was it. So I'm gonna head there next when I'm done with the Syreen. If I remember, I mean, I've got to remember. We may get distracted by something else. We may have a quest to do for the Syreen, who knows. But that's the plan, is I'll go check out the, most likely it is a rainbow world. Just from the sounds of it. Oh, a treasure world, excellent. Alright, haven't seen one of these in a while, actually, for whatever reason. I've seen plenty of Auric worlds, just not treasure worlds. Alright. Let's finish this off and then go meet... well, let's look at the other planet as well, and then we'll meet the Syreen. I find that it's nice to just do this for the sake of filling out our... Oh, radioactive world, yes! Jackpot! Awesome. Okay, cool. It's nice to be able to replace the fuel that I use to travel these distances. That's the only reason I'm doing this. You know, I didn't even think about checking to see if there was a portal spawner, or a portal I could use, because I have a map. You know, now that I look at it, it might save me a little bit of fuel if I had used a portal. But the nearest portal drop-off isn't really close enough to make it that amazing. So, it's not that big a deal. Check out this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Come on, Kenneth. You can do this. Alright. Sorry for my dogs in the background. I wish they would shut up. Alright. I regret this decision already. I already told myself I wouldn't pick up these crappy things. I'm just gonna pick up one load and then be done with it. They're so crappy. They're not worth enough. Alright, let's circle around so we don't zoom again. And then let's go here. Alright. Well, let's go to the starbase.
Attention, unidentified space vessel. Be
Hello.
warned. This slave world and its inhabitants belong to the Ur-Quan. I am Starbase Commander Talana of the slave planet Gaia. Your ship is not responding to standard hierarchy identification sequences. You are therefore classed as independent. And what?
What?
Is my monitor display correct? Is that a human commanding that vessel? Who are you?
Where the ethics, please? Justify that costume immediately. I am the right one for you, baby. I am Captain Casey Scragg of the flagship Interstellaria. We're greatly impressed. I love all of these responses. Except this is a little ordinary. I'm the right one for you, baby.
Yes. I had almost forgotten the sophistication of manners were never the Earthling's strong point, were they? Your species' undeniable appeal can be found elsewhere.
Aw, not swayed by that, huh?
Answered my question. Why are you here? Where are you from? Has the slave shield been lifted from Earth? Are the Ur-Quan finally defeated? Simply put, Captain, what do you want from us?
We have come here to free you from slavery to the Ur-Quan.
Look, friend, I appreciate your offer, but we don't want your help.
Oh.
Why? I'll tell you why. Because we're not going to do anything to antagonize the Ur-Quan. That's why. We may not like slavery, but it's a damn sight better than our alternatives. Below us, we have a beautiful world. Maybe it's not Syra, but at least it's a home. That's a lot more than we ever had before the war, before the Ur-Quan became our masters.
So, Commander Talana, what are you doing here?
When the Ur-Quan conquered us over 20 years ago, I was only a young girl living in Habitat 31. My older sister Diani was a starship officer in the Space Patrol. She was part of the final defense at Remake. She didn't make it back. When the Ur-Quan caught us in open space, we all thought we were going to die. But then, instead of killing us, the Ur-Quan offered us a choice. We could join the ranks of their combat thralls, or we could be slave shielded in our homeworld. Like the people of Earth, we chose peace. We became fallow slaves. When the Ur-Quan told us to return to our homeworld, we explained that we had none. Ur-Quan Master 9 explained that they had encountered this situation before.
Really?
And if we would provide them with a list of our requirements, they would use their extensive astronomical data stores to find a planet for us.
Huh.
So we told them about Syra, about the color of its sky, about the abundant life forms, about the fertility of the soil and seas. Less than an hour later, we received a terse message from Master 9. We were to proceed to these coordinates and disembark. This was to be our new home.
Huh.
But our new world, Gaia, was everything we described. We've been searching for a home planet for 75 years, and in the end, it was our enemies who gave one to us.
Pretty ironic.
I grew up on a small island off the main continent, and like all of my people, we lived each day under the sick, red glow of the slave shield. When the Ur-Quan arrived 7 years ago to refurbish and recrew the starbase, I was selected as the new commander.
So what happened to you at the end of the war?
When we first met your people, we've been wandering through the stars for almost 75 years, ever since the death of Syra, our home planet. We joined your alliance, and I use the word joined loosely, because we had no other choice.
Yeah?
The Fox were raiding our slow habitat columns, and we had nowhere else to go. We fought for survival, Captain. Nothing more. When your
Okay.
people on Earth were defeated, the Alliance just plain fell apart. The Yehat and Shofixti retreated to their native stars and didn't want us to follow. The Ariru, those creepy little weasels, just plain bugged out. Vanished, leaving us alone, with nowhere to go, smack in the path of the oncoming Ur-Quan Armada. What were we supposed to do? Fight? 2/3 of our habitat fleet was unarmed. Many aren't even superluminal. We were going to be annihilated if we resisted, and we knew it. When the Ur-Quan surrounded us and started giving orders that all ended with, "or die," we took them at face value. We obeyed. In exchange, they gave us Gaia, the planet below. It's a beautiful world, Captain.
Except for the
I wish
red.
I could show it to you. So don't misunderstand me. We love our freedom as much as anybody else, but we've got a good life here, and we don't want to lose it.
If you love freedom and hate the Ur-Quan, why won't you help us?
Like I said before, Captain, we would like to help, but we are unwilling to risk losing Gaia. Unless you can find a much more compelling reason for us to get involved. You're on your own.
Alright, well. Would you tell me a bit about your people and your culture?
Our species are almost identical. Almost too close a match to be just a coincidence.
Yeah, it is a
Our
little
bodies
strange.
are very similar, Captain. Except for
Wow.
certain parts.
Really?
Our cultural development is also mostly parallel. Like you Earthlings, we evolved a society from primitive tribes whose main function were to protect themselves from the large reptiles native to our old world. The main difference between our two sets of cultures, the split in the paths of our development, occurred in what would have been your prehistory, say 5000 BCE. In your world, the agricultural communities were conquered by the more primitive, but also more aggressive migratory herding peoples. This led to a particular kind of sexual and political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century. On Syra, our only primitive migratory tribes were confined to our mountainous regions. Their herd beasts, the Waimar, did not do well in the agricultural basins and plains. The two cultures were isolated until much later, when the technological superiority of the farmers curtailed any major conflict.
Interesting. Well, that's a little... I mean, I feel like that summary of Earth history is a bit, overly simplified, but okay, whatever. What was Syra like?
It was our paradise, Captain, our Eden. Earth is the only world we know of whose variety and richness of life even comes close to Syra. Again, like so many other things about our two species, our worlds were very much the same. At least before you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic. Syra's gravity was a bit lighter than Earth's, and its day was 50% longer. Our diurnal cycle is therefore different from yours. We spend 20 hours awake, followed by 10 hours horizontal.
Horizontal. What happened to Syra?
This subject is very difficult for us, Captain. But I will try to recount those sad days. Like your solar system, ours had a large population of comets and asteroids. Large meteor impacts, though rare, were not unheard of on our planet. So it was not a total shock when an asteroid penetrated our atmosphere and hit the surface. What was odd was that unlike most other meteors, this one was not pulverized on impact. It penetrated the crust, and indeed went all the way through to the mantle, causing a supervolcano. The earthquakes caused by the impact were severe. The magma pumped out of the caldera wreaked significant damage on the nearby terrain. But
sounds familiar.
It had cooled, forming a solid rock bandage over the wound. Within
Sounds
a few
like the
months,
Mycon.
we had cleaned up the mess. The caldera was calming down nicely, and things were pretty much back to normal. Then, just over a year after the impact, all hell broke loose on the surface of Syra. Huge calderas were opening all
Definitely
over,
the
not just
Mycon.
around the meteor impact, but everywhere. The scope of the disaster is impossible to imagine. Entire cities sliding into oceans of molten lava, kilometer-wide sections of land pulverized by a cataclysmic explosion, and clouds of poison gas and superheated steam created a death shroud around Syra.
Come on now, isn't that outfit, knife included, a bit absurd?
Maybe some other time, Captain. I can show you the hidden functionality,
Hidden
of my new
functionality.
phone. Knife included.
Wow, that is hilarious. So wait, okay, alright, never mind. What happened to the males of your species?
When Syra was destroyed, the only people who survived were in orbit, and most of them were members of our newly established, mostly female space patrol. From their ships, their orbital platforms, and their lunar outposts, they watched Syra die.
Aw.
Within 3 days after the cataclysm began, the surface temperature of Syra had risen by almost 75 degrees to above the boiling point of water. It became clear that Syra, our paradise, our Eden, was gone.
Oh,
The survivors
that
spent
sucks.
years in orbit. They made a few missions to the surface and actually found a handful of survivors. But their main activity was to make preparations for departure. The Space Patrol fitted makeshift drive units to anything that could hold air. Orbital factories, research pods, even hotels. When the fleet was ready, they left orbit and never looked back.
Yeah, what else can you do
Final
at that
population
point?
of our species was less than 10,000,
Wow.
with only 500 males.
Man.
But they were the best and the brightest. For the next 75 years, our people wandered at sublight speed through the stars, looking for a new home.
Well, I guess that explains the female prominence in all their ships, because their ship captains are literally always female. Anyway, let's make this comment. Don't you ever get lonely?
Don't worry about us, Captain. We make out all right.
Okay, whatever you say. Alright, goodbye, Commander Talana. I will be back.
Until then, Earthling.
So those are the Syreen. They're hilarious. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. I love the variety in this game. I love how the creators of the original Star Control and Star Control 2 came up with so many different species. They're all so awesome in their own ways. Oh, it's great. I love it. And the Syreen are a prime example of that. Let's see. So what was I gonna do? Wait, don't I have... I picked up an egg case. Why can't I... I'm confused. Why can't I tell them about this? Because that sounds an awful lot.
Hello again, pleasant human. It warms me to greet you again.
Okay, well
Until then, Earthling.
That's weird. Why can't I tell them about the egg case and the Mycon? I mean, I have the egg case on my ship. I can show her. I'm sort of confused right now because I know the Mycon did it. Sort of annoying, to be honest. I know the Mycon did it. I know the Mycon destroyed their homeworld now. It's pretty clear. But I can't tell them about it right now for some reason. Which is sort of annoying. I'm not really sure what to say about this. I was hoping I could just, tell them about it. But I can't. I never got that option in the dialogue, even though I learned about the Mycon. I think it was from the Melnorme, right? I heard about the Mycon placing these things. Let's see, number 1. Is there? No, there's not a planet close enough to the star. There's no planet warm enough, so this can't have an egg case on it or anything like that. The Mycon like really warm worlds, so they need one close to the sun. Relatively close anyway. This one isn't it either. I'm trying to find another one with another egg case. That looks promising. That looks very promising. Is this it? I think it is. It's a shattered world, right? Yep. There it is. Mycon egg case number 2. I heard there were several of these things, shattered worlds. So I want to get a whole ton of these egg cases if I can. Near an unusual volcanic... Oh, I've already read this. You can stop to read it if you want, but it's the same thing that was said before with the previous one that I picked up. I don't remember how many episodes ago that was. Alright, let's get stuff here. And just fill up our cargo bay. There we go. And I have enough space for another whole load. That's excellent. I will check this out while I'm heading out. Let's see what's here. The Crimson World, not really any good. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So Gamma Brahi, this had some resources on it that I never picked up before. When I picked up the med kit, when I picked up the egg case, the med kit. Yep. Bet you didn't know there were med kits in this game, huh? Did you? All right, let's go get this and just pick up the resources. Alright. Excellent. I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff too to be able to hold all this. That's fine though. Let's get the valuables first. And then... Yep, don't have much space left. Alright, let's get rid of all of these. I don't need commons. They are basically worthless. I wish I hadn't picked them up to begin with, to be honest. Come on. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Let's pick up everything now. But the expensive ones first, of course. Just in case it turns out I don't have room for everything I want to get. I think I'll have room for this one. Whoa, whoa. Alright. And I have a little bit of room for some other stuff. That's fine. So that's all my storage capacity. Alright, so why can't I talk to the Syreen and tell them about this? I don't really know. Let's check out a few other stars, see if we can find some others. Doo-doo. 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 There we go. Yep, that looks promising as well. Hopefully there's another egg case here. Ooh, is that... what is this? No, it's nothing. Darn, oh well. I could pick up the stuff there, but I won't waste my time. Oh. Alright. Looks like, yep, there's another egg case here. And this is the same thing that was said before. So I've got a third egg case. Excellent. Alright, let's make sure they can't get to me. Let's wait until they all enter the system before I leave. Woo! Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on in this system? Having a good day? I'm having a good day. I've got a whole convoy of them. Whoa! Oh, that was close. That was closer than I meant for it to be. Woo! Is this all of them? Let's circle back over here real quick to make sure. Looks like all of them. Let's go. Now I'm gonna have a convoy exiting the system. You can see in a second. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's actually, you know, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, since we have 3 egg case fragments, let's go to the Druge. Let's go ahead and go to the Druge and sell them this stuff. Because this is, I only need, 1 egg case fragment on me. I mean, if I have duplicates, I don't need those. I can get rid of them. But I want to have 1. Just in case it proves useful. Which I think makes sense. Oh, excuse me. Ah, alright. Well, we met the Syreen this episode, so that was interesting. I guess next episode we've got a few things to do as well. Next episode I want to, first of all, investigate the, what should I call it? Wow, those dogs. investigate the creature that was mentioned to be on Delta Linsis by the Thredash. I would like to find out what's going on there. Hey buddy, how you doing? I just want your planet, not you. Oh, and I missed. Of course. There we go.
Ah, it is the young human in the giant alien spacecraft. Our sensors reveal that you have one of our more powerful hyperwave casters on board your ship. Have no fear, Captain. It was abandoned on the Bervixi moon, and by our law, it belongs to you. However, we are fond of the device and wish to regain it through trade. Give us the caster, and we will give you all the fuel your ship can hold.
Ah. Well, I would like to sell items.
We are prepared to make a deal.
I would like to sell the egg case fragments. Hopefully it wouldn't sell all 3. I will sell the hyperwave caster. Oh gosh. I'm glad I saved the game at the early part of this episode. That way I can redo this if this hurts.
Captain, a special deal. A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor.
If this is the rosy sphere, I'll do it.
The rosy sphere.
Yes.
Its origins are filled
Yes.
with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response?
I accept the unusual offer.
You are indeed.
I bet you really believe that.
The
Right.
rosy sphere is yours.
Well, thank you. And I will sell one more egg case fragment.
I accept the deal for the Mycon Deep Child. Egg case.
He gives
In
me a ship.
exchange, you shall receive the agreed upon number of ships.
Okay. Wait, what? It got rid of 2 of my egg cases? No way. Ah, are you serious? Didn't I have 3? Oh gosh. I hope it didn't get rid of all of them. I'll sell the hyperwave caster because I have another. I have the Umga caster.
I will buy the hyperwave caster. In exchange, you shall receive all the fuel your ship can hold.
That works.
We are now hooking up the fuel lines to fill your tanks. This will look very bad on my record, Captain.
Right.
Hurt me deeply. I had expected an understanding between trading partners, between equals. But no! The moment my back is turned, you fill your bloated tanks far beyond a reasonable limit. I have learned an important lesson from you today. One I shall never forget.
Okay. I don't wish to sell anything more.
Very well.
I will leave now.
Until next time, Captain.
I actually would have rather had one of your ships than the fuel, but okay. Oh god, please tell me I didn't lose. Okay, good. Oh, thank god, you just can't sell the other. Woo! Alright. Excellent. Alright, that's what I wanted to make sure about. I didn't want to lose all 3 of my egg cases. Whew. I was really worried about that too. I was like, okay, he didn't just take 2 of them, did he? In one trade, that would have sucked. But he didn't, so that's what matters. He only took 1. He did take the Brevixie's caster, but that's not really that important to me because I have the Umga caster. So I can use that. So I have all 3 of the things I need to fix the Ultron. That is actually very good. So that'll be the end of this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far. I really have. Of course, it's my favorite game. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.